Hi, I'm Rochelle Thompson, and here's my presentation on social networking. Web-based social media. Some of the web-based social media that you might be familiar with includes Facebook, Blogger, Twitter, YouTube, Flickr, WordPress, and MySpace. Relative advantage of web-based social media in education or in the classroom. Having web-based social media incorporated within instruction helps boost student engagement. It keeps the students motivated, takes them out of that daily routine of coming into the classroom, pulling out a book, taking out a notepad or notebook, and writing information. Including web-based social media kind of gives them a different feel or different type of education flow. Web-based social media helps link students to subject matter experts, helps provide real-world examples of classroom lessons, helps students become proficient with technology, and it enables the student to learn how to create, critique, analyze, and evaluate multimedia text using those different social media tools. Some common types of web-based social media that's incorporated in instructions include blogs, wikis, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, YouTube, and virtual worlds. All of these tools are used to support and enhance collaborative efforts among students and the instructor. Currently, I can speak for myself, but currently I am using, in the class that I'm taking, we use blogs, we use Twitter, we use Pinterest, and virtual worlds. The virtual world tool that we utilize is Second Life, and that tool is very virtual. It's very different from blogging, very different from Facebook, as well as Twitter and Pinterest. But it's even though it's different, it still keeps me as a learner intrigued and wanting to be engaged and collaborate with the other students that are in the class. Of these web-based social media tools, I want to talk about wikis and how you can use wikis to incorporate it within your curriculum. A wiki is a collaborative web space. Content on that web space can easily be added or deleted by the instructor or the students. Wikis allow students and instructors to engage in collaborative activities. Some of those activities that are kind of hard to do in the classroom, or the benefit of doing it in the classroom really isn't great. So you might want to consider using a wiki if you have some of those hard to do collaborative activities. Wikis are flexible. They can be accessed anytime, anywhere. Wikis are free. This is very cost effective for some installations or school districts who face issues with their budget, or they can't really afford to incorporate some of those collaborative tools into the instruction. A wiki might be a perfect option because it is free. And then wikis support various teaching needs such as student involvement and group activities. Wikis in the classroom, again, they can be used for information sharing, collaborative learning, keeping the students engaged in the content development and participation. Wikis are commonly used for group projects, collaborative peer learning working groups. Wikis are also used in creating how-to guides on a topic, reference sharing. As a teacher, you can use the wiki to store your course resources and documents. And then you can also use the wiki to assess the students' learning at the end of the semester or the end of the lesson by having the student create an e-portfolio via wiki. I know for me, when I was doing working on my master's in adult education, one of the classes that I took was focused on learning systems technology, and the deliverable that we had to do at the end of the class, it wasn't a test or anything like that, but we had to create an e-portfolio. And on that in that portfolio, we had to include some deliverables from some of the major key content areas within that semester. And so that was really beneficial, one, for me as a student, because I was able to work with a different type of social media that I hadn't been used to working with before. And then two, it really provided insight on what I was learning as the student and how I perceive that information. And so by me creating that e-portfolio and submitting it to the teacher, she was able to see and assess what concepts I learned, and then that really serves as an evaluation type tool for her in the future. You know, if I missed a certain area, or a lot of the students missed a certain learning concept in one area, that might be some information that she can utilize to revamp or reorganize some of her information in the curriculum or in the lessons. And so I think that wikis are very, very beneficial to not only the student, but also to the instructor or the teacher. Some additional resources: if you are looking to incorporate wikis into your classroom, into your instruction, these resources are very beneficial. They provided some inside information for me and how to incorporate it into the classroom as well. The fourth bullet down, it's a YouTube video, and that particular video offers some insight on how one ninth grade teacher utilized wikis in her classroom for the topic of poetry. And I thought that this video was very interesting, and it kind of gave you an idea of how you can incorporate different types of activities, including peer learning working groups, to where students are assigned an assignment, and then they need to review their peers' work and add comments and give their thoughts on it or suggestions. The teacher was also able to incorporate videos on there for her students as part of their learning as well. So it's just a little short, quick video, about 3-minute video, that kind of gives you an inside look of one teacher's way of how she incorporated wikis. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you.